And now, from BBS Lighting, my friend Toby Sali is going to tell us all about their lights. I've been using these, they're great.
And Visual Buddha. We have two companies I'm actually representing. But what I want to tell you about a little bit is BBS. The BBS Lighting started out 14 years ago as BB&S, Brother, Brother, and Son, out of Copenhagen, Denmark. OEM manufacturing. So they built LED engines. 14 years ago they started. So they're building OEM engines, LED engines for Arri ST1s, for Juliet, Robert Johnson, the DCS, Fresnel's. We didn't build our first product until about 5 years ago with the Force 5, which is a Source 4 LED replacement engine, using Source 4 lenses for ETC. And then we built the Area 48 that I'll show you in a minute. The Area 48 is remote phosphor LED. And what I'm holding in my hand I want to pass around is a prototype that we're going to show at NAB and deliver in June, probably at Cinegear time. So I'm going to hand this out. It is there's a battery, a little bit heavy, but the unit is a 1 foot unit. We have 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, and 4 foot lengths. It is a remote phosphor tube. We're calling it the pipeline system. You'll be doing all kinds of different combinations. You'll have them as a 5600 or 3200. They cost about $100 per 100 foot with the dimmer package, everything. They'll be in kits. I'll have more information available in about 2 weeks. It'll be online, and then we'll have all the news after NAB. Yeah, remote phosphor. And that's an aluminum tube, so you can actually use it for a hammer. You can't break that plastic that's over there. All the phosphor is remote from the blue LEDs. And the CRIs in the 97 and 98. The next product we'll talk about then, I'm gonna skip remote phosphor for a second and go to standard LEDs. Can you hand me some of the flyer brochures that are on there on the table? So this is what we call the flyer. It weighs about 3 pounds with the pole, okay? And I'm gonna do a quick demo with it now. You'll hold that for me. That's good. Thanks. Okay, where's my assistant? You're a partner. He was going to direct me. I'm going to come up here and light you, and you're going to trim the color for me.
Okay, and I'll operate the dimmer for you.
Okay.
Okay, I've got a dimmer here. First, I'm going to try color.
So 32 to 56, full range, bi-color, full dimming, 0 to 100. It draws 29 watts, battery or AC. Comes with all the cabling. The pole is the optional piece because everybody owns a pole, and we use the graphite pole from K-Tech. Comes with the China ball. Comes with a battery pack, belt pack, V-lock or gold mount.
Let's walk over here and show them how you're totally portable.
Battery operated here. Would anybody want to hold it? Volunteers? So that's $3,500 in a road case, complete kit. Yep. Good?
You can run with them.
Okay. And MacCam rents them, so you can actually try one out. And if they don't have theirs in, you can always call me and I'll get you one.
It's not a phosphor.
I'm sorry?
It's not a phosphor LED.
No, this is not remote phosphor. This is standard, the small LEDs, the 3, I forget. So what I have here is the Area 48. The Area 48, you saw the Cineo earlier. The Area 48 retails for $2,500, draws 122 watts at max output. It's about a 1,200 watt equivalent output. There's 48 blue LEDs in here, and this is the maximum size you can do with remote phosphor at this time. There's one company that makes the panels for both Cineo and us. We chose to go the biggest size we could get with the smallest power supply we could handle. So we have about a 2.5 pound power supply. It's a 160 watt power supply.
Find the camera, Toby, find the camera.
It runs on battery and it runs on AC. You can run gold mount or V-lock as an option. You want to run a 10 amp battery because 122 watts. If you run a 6 amp battery, you can only go to about 90%. Okay, but we'd only built one model where they went to 3 models and larger power supplies. We went with one model and a very small power supply. 8.5 pounds, 1,200 watt equivalent output. I'll put this back in. So 48 blue LEDs, hence Danish translation, area 48. Okay?
And you have different color temperature
Yes.
that you can put in there?
So it's chroma green, 27, 32, 43, 56, 65, chroma blue. These are blue LEDs, UV. You never want to look at the blue, ever. Okay? So we have a safety switch. That's what I did right here. I pulled the safety switch. There's no more power can go to the phosphor. It won't light up. And if you take the phosphor out, the LEDs will never come on. It's almost impossible. You can force it, but normally it's never going to come on. Okay? But you don't ever want to look at the blue LEDs. You've got a 4-channel software on the back. You've got 8-bit and 16-bit DMX, so 5-pin DMX here. You've got a strobe channel, so you can do lightning strikes. You can do camera flashes, and it's all controllable. If you go to 8-bit, you only have 1 extra channel. If you go to 16-bit, you have 3 extra channels, so you can do time, distance, and speed. Yeah, something like that. But you can control it, and you can put 2 of these together. You can put 4 together. We have a 1x2 system, be a 5K. A 2500. We have a 2x2, which only weighs 40 pounds, which would be a 5K, drawing 500 watts. And then we have an 8x8 frame that holds 9 lights. It'd be 11,000 watt equivalent, drawing 1,000 watts. And now we're doing the big soft boxes, car shoots, TV broadcasts, replacing all the lights that are up there now with Area 48s. Because there's one thing about these, if you look at the back, and we have some light there, it's all heat sink. So it doesn't matter if you totally enclose the light. It's not going to shut down or dim down on you. You're not going to lose power. It's going to be full output the entire time. That's one thing we've learned. In the middle of the desert in Australia during the big fires, it was 130 degrees, and they were enclosed in these sheets to keep the heat off the equipment. And this is the only light that they could use outdoors like that, or indoors. It just didn't shut down. So it's just a very universal light. You need to do a lighting test. I'll give you one. If MacM doesn't have one for you, I'll give you one to try out. I want you to try one out. Just take it, try it for a couple of days. You'll find out what it's like. Okay?
But wait, that's not all.
That's not all.
Has a bright light.
Let's do this and get you on camera. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-dum. Okay, so there's soft boxes. There's rigid soft boxes, soft boxes. Where do you want this light? You can take that light down now. Just kill the button, the kill button. Yeah.
Let's go out there again.
Where do you want it?
Yep. Okay.
You're the shooters, you tell me. Okay. I'm going to turn it down about 50%.
And we're daylight balanced.
Daylight balanced, 50%. Daylight balanced. And the bar and doors come with it. The bar and doors have tension screws, so you can set the tension and keep the bar. Some people use light bar and doors that move around. Some people like really tight doors, so all adjustable. Angled, you tell me. You want more or less light? Move it away? What do you want to do?
Dim it down.
Dim it down. We're at 50% now. We're down to 25%.
How's that work for you on the, yeah. And can you look at the, Natalie, can you look right at the light? Does that bother you at all? Is it bright? No?
Yeah, you won't get spots in your eyes. Very evenly spread. Those 48 blue LEDs give you maximum spread. It's got 160-degree light. I can open it up all the way, and it's a wrap around. The light actually wraps around the body. So it doesn't just stop and get blocked off. It actually floats a little bit.
Let's give her some backlight with this other unit.
All right. So what I have here is what we call Visual Buddha. Ken Fisher was one of the co-founders of Light Panels. I worked at Light Panels. We left there. We waited a year. We built our own one by one. This is built in the United States. It's a 700-watt bicolor spot. The one I'm using is a 600-watt bicolor flood. It weighs 4 pounds, draws 38 watts with a 95 CRI, and it matches the color of that remote phosphor, so you can use them side by side, back to back. Okay, let's give you daylight, and,
Let's go up high with it and tilt it down so it's not in the background.
okay, what do you want?
it's in the other shot.
How do you want it?
Let's go up high with it.
Oh, hi, sorry. And a little bit more or output, or about right?
A little bit more output, yeah.
Okay. How do you want it? How's that look? Oh, there's the.
Nah, yep.
Huh. See, beautiful? Is that good lighting or what? Visual Buddha and BBS Lighting.
Okay, let's bring up the house light and we'll,
Yep. Oh,
oh, one more light.
I got one more light. This is our first product we actually put our own name on after building things for everybody else. So this is called a Force 5. This is a Source 4 replacement engine with a built-in power supply. $1,900, $575. We've got a 650 gold chip now, and we're working on a 750. I mean, like everybody else, the LEDs are just going to get brighter, 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 and we just keep changing chips here. So this has been around now for 5 years, and we sell a lot of them. So I've got a lot of cinematographers now starting to use these even on set. So it's starting to be very popular. The thing you're going to find with our LED engines is that there's no edging, there's no multiple shadows. It's just super clean. It's worth doing a test with. A normal Source 4 like this, or a Lico, whatever you want to call ellipsoidal, you're going to get shadows, you're going to get bad ridges. Not going to happen. You can use a gobo on it. That gobo will be perfectly clean. All the lines, totally readable, totally legible. So it's worth trying out. Nah. Turn it on. Where are we going to put it?
Back on that.
Okay.
Did you look under your seat for the red tag? Red tag?
Oh. Here you go. Okay. That help? It is clean. I mean, it's just, and you can, if I could go, I could go right. Well, it's too hard to do right here, but you want to play with it sometimes. Definitely just try it out. The other thing I want to do is this. Okay, I'm going to take this off the stand. I want to run this over here. And I want to do this. Okay, this is a 1200 watt remote phosphor. I'm going to give you an idea of the amount of light that this put it out. Okay? It's just a ton of light. So, for a very small package, $2,500 retail. Okay?
BBS, Visual Buddha, Toby Sali, thank you very much.